I hope you're having a super fantastic sparkling day. Welcome to Podlight. Didn't I do that last night? Welcome to Porchlight Letters podcast number 2179, The Best Me I Can Be. This is a very special phrase. I'm not exactly sure how to start today. We do have an announcement in that every now and then the message arrives that doesn't just whisper, it sings. Today it sings in two voices, sharing one truth. You are worthy, you are resilient, you are becoming the best the best you that you can be. And the version of you is that you are already enough. And what happened is that we do have a song. We've released a song. It's called The Best Me I Can Be. I actually wrote this song back in September, October of 2024. During one of my podcasts, I actually said the phrase, that I was just being the best me that I could be. All I can do is be the best me that I can be is what the phrase was that bugged me. And it bugged me so much that I ended up picking up pen and paper and writing out some lyrics. Now, I have written poems, I have written stories, I have written short stories, I have written flash fiction, I have written essays, I have written articles, I have written blogs, I have published 2 nonfiction books. What else have I done? I've done all sorts of writing, but I have never in my life penned the lyrics for a song. And so that was a big accomplishment for me. And I got all excited and I went to my mastermind group and says, hey, I've written this song. Does anybody know somebody who can help me compose music? Because I am not a musician. Me playing the piano, I always wanted to learn to play the piano, but my mum said no. But she had learned the piano when she was a child, but she did sit me down in front of we had an organ at the time, like an electronic keyboard, but it was called an organ. And she said, this here is middle C, and this is where it is on the notes, and this is how you read the notes. And she showed me more the treble side. The left-hand side, it has no clue what to do. The left-hand side will be like this on the notes, going, okay, we need that one, that one. And then I look down at the keyboard and I'll go, this one, and that one. Okay. And then, okay, we're going to do the next one and put that together. Okay, now we'll put those 2 notes together. Okay, we're doing good. What this hand does, that's all it does, is point at the treble notes so that I know which ones are the treble notes to put down there. So that's my limitation on learning keyboard. I do, and Brad at one point actually bought me a keyboard so I could learn on it, and I have had fun. I put the headphones on every now and again and just sit down and just have fun with it. And I've got all these different buttons on there that you can press to make different noises and things. But as far as when it comes to composing music, this girl ain't gonna happen. So things happened and everything else, and it got put on a back burner for a while. And then last week, not this previous week, but we're talking before last weekend, late last week, or the week before, around July 10th, 11th, it was the 11th. I'd had a very creative morning in the Q&A class that I run on Friday mornings. It was very, very creative. And I got off there and I got these creative juices flowing through me. And I was like, this is awesome. I need to create something. And I'm like looking around. I said, well, I could go write something. You've got journals over here. I've got journals over here. I've got books over here. Let me go write something. I'm like, no, I really don't feel like writing. And I'm sitting here thinking, and all of a sudden that little voice, that little voice that I tell you about, the one that sits right here at the back of your head, on the right-hand side at the base of your skull, he suddenly said, it's time to compose the song. And I'm like, song? What song? And he goes, The Best Me I Can Be. And I'm like, oh, that song. Oh, where have I put it? So then I had to go searching through all my files on the computer to see where I put it. I know I have it written down by hand because that's how I wrote it. But which journal is it in? I don't know. It's in a journal. And those of you who have been following me for a while know that I have a lot of journals. Some are full, some are partially full, some haven't even been started. And I was sort of like, oh, darn, which journal did I put in? Okay, let's go see if I can find it. So I've searched through the computer, searched through Dropbox, finally found it. I did find it. I had it under writing, under songwriting. There it was. And so I pulled it up and I thought, okay, well, how do I compose it? And the little voice says, AI. I went, oh, okay. So I get onto ChatGPT and it says, okay, I have the song that I need to compose. I've got the lyrics. I need music to go with it. Can you, what's the best app to go to? And it told me to go to Suno. And so I went to Suno and read all their information and stuff, signed up for a paid account, because with a paid account, when you publish it, you get the commercial rights to your song. If you publish it without having a paid account, you lose the commercial rights to your song. So I thought, okay, now how do we do this? And so looked at all their thing and I thought, okay, where do I put the lyrics go here. So I copied and pasted the lyrics into this box. Then it said, what is the persona for the song? What style do you want? So I went over to ChatGPT and go, what style do I want? And it came up with a style. And I was like, yeah, let's tweak that a little bit. So we tweaked it a little bit and put in the style that we wanted. And then you had this button that said create. So I hit the create button. Bam, I have 2 versions there. And I go, they're male. Haven't thought about a male singing this song. And I'm like, actually, that's not bad. Hadn't thought of that before. But then there was a one line in there that I wanted to nail in a certain way, and it didn't do it. And I was like, okay, let's hit the create button again. This time I got 2 females. Nope, that one line, no good. So those 4 were gone. And so then I turned around and said that I wanted a male version of the song with a strong country. Yes, it is country. I wanted a strong country male to sing the song. And I didn't put anybody in there, to say like and put names in there. I just didn't do that. And it came up with these other 2 versions. Now, when it comes up with 2 versions, one was around 3 minutes. The other one was around 3.5 minutes whenever they did that. And 2 different singers, 2 different musical compositions. And I was sort of like, don't like the long one. We're going with the short one on this one. And so then I thought, really would like to have a powerful female sing this. And so I changed the thing to say a powerful one. And I said like Kelly Clarkson and Carrie Underwood. And it came back and says, no, you can't mention names. So like, okay, so I just dropped the first names. And I came up with a female version that I really liked out of the 2 that came up. And so the other one got scrapped because it didn't do that one line right. And so I ended up with these 2 versions. And I was like, oh, now which one do I use? So there's been a lot of backwards and forwards in that. So we need your help. If you scan this QR code up here, you can vote for your favorite. If you scan the QR code, it will take you to this YouTube channel here, where you can choose between Tui Ross and Brodie Carmichael. Those are these 2 versions. You can see they're both around 3 minutes, so I like the shorter version rather than the longer versions. And when you vote for the one that you want, put it in the comments of that video and say, hey, I really like this one. And if you like both, then put comments under both of them. We've got people out there who I had a pre-launch thing where I had some people help me out with it before I got this page all sorted out. And some were going, I actually like both of them. And I'm like, that's okay. You can like both. It's okay. But if you put in the comments that underneath either Tui's version or Brodie's version, put underneath there which version you like. And if it's both, then please put both underneath each video. And we're going to go through and read the comments and stuff like that too. So we'd love your feedback on that. And so that's our, I'm going to stop. So we have 1 song, 2 voices, but 1 powerful message. And the message in this thing is, it's my story. And it's not just my story. It could be your story too. When you think about the heartaches you've been through, how you've gotten, and you've fallen down and gotten back up again, and the struggles that you have been through, and realizing that you're not perfect, and finally being free to be who you are and to be the best me that you can be. I should say the best you can be, but it's the best me I can be. That's what the song is about. It's an anthem. It's an anthem for those who have had struggles and you're looking to find peace through life's ups and downs and things like that. So go scan the code up here. It'll take you to the YouTube channel. Leave your in the comments Please vote for which one you like. Even if you like both, please put in both videos that you like both. We're not judging anybody. Leave your comments there behind as well, because this is an exciting adventure for me. I have never done anything like this before. So the fact that that I have written a song and it now has music to it, I'm super excited for that. And I'm sort of like, I kind of liked that. That was kind of fun. Maybe I'll do it again. And there's been the last couple of weeks when I've been talking, this past week with the light on, talking about the light. What do we talk about? Hang on. Oh, jeepers, I've lost my bit of paper. Oh, there it is. Sorry. We've been talking about the light you carry this past week. And as we've been going through that, there's been some phrases that I have said that I have stopped and jotted down. Might just end up being another song, or it could be a poem, or it could be a blog. I don't know. The inspiration all I got was the spark to write it down, but the inspiration hasn't hit yet as to which direction that's going to go. So there will definitely be other songs coming. When? I don't know. But for now, we have this one song up there. It is up. I am super proud of the song and the lyrics that are in there as well. But music has the power to speak where words fall short. Sorry, I do have notes to read out as well. We don't have to fit into one version of ourselves. There's strength in many interpretations. The best version of you is not a destination, but a declaration. Sometimes we need to hear our own worth sung out loud to believe in it again. And I will tell you this right now, I have lost count the number of times I have listened to these two songs. Sometimes I play Brodie's first, sometimes I play Tui's first, but I always play one followed by the other. And even Zephy, one point she got up and walked out of the room. It's like, you're listening to that song again. I am listening to that song almost all day. It's the only time I'm not listening to it is when I'm busy on the computer doing other work. But if I have a few minutes where things are nice and quiet, I'll put the songs on. And I am super proud of this song. So if you would kindly scan the QR code up here and go and listen to the songs and vote for your favorite one, we would greatly appreciate it. When you hear your story reflected in a song, you realize that you're not alone. You are in your becoming. This is a song about becoming. It most definitely is. But please listen to the lyrics. The lyrics are very clear in the songs, in both versions. So you'll be able to hear the lyrics. And you feel like and when you relate, I know when there's been songs put out there, I thought, oh gosh, that song's been written just for me, because they have written it in such a way that it speaks to me about something that I'm going through. This is what I've had with other singers and stuff. And I feel like I've been seen with the melody and the lyrics. It speaks to the soul. Let music remind you of your own power and your own beauty. Play the song when you need reminding. You are the best you can be right now. I tell you, I'm playing that song all day, every day. I even the first night after I had got the music put to the song, I woke up. Every time I kept waking up, I was singing the first chorus of the song, and there was one phrase I could not for the life of me remember, and it ended up at like around 2:30 in the morning, coming down here to the office, picking up my piece of paper here that had the lyrics on and going, okay, what's that? Oh, that's what it is. Because I could remember that one chorus. I could not remember two words in that one chorus. There was two words I couldn't remember, and it bugged me so much. But every time I woke up or came to, I was singing that song. Poor Zephy didn't get much sleep that night. But that's okay. She just played it the next day. But let both versions speak to you, and they will speak to different pieces of you. Share the song. The more people we get eyeballs on this, the more we can get back feedback from the song. As to, is there a favorite version? It could be both versions speak to you. It could be one version speaks to you more than the other. That's okay. That's all part of it. It's all part of the fun. The songs when we start sharing songs, and I'm sort of like, I wrote this because this is my story. It can be somebody else's story too. But here's the cool part. That song has now become part of my legacy. Let it be a reminder that you carried light, love, and truth forward, not just for yourself, but for the next voice that needed to sing too. So we even have some reflection questions for you today too. So your reflection questions, which can go in your reflection journal, which I don't have the QR code up there for because we want you to go to the songs. But the reflection questions for you are, what does being the best me I can be mean to you right now? Question 2, which version of the song spoke to you the most and why? Question 3, how do you show up for yourself on the days it feels the hardest? And number 4, what part of you needs to hear this message on repeat? And all I can say is thank you. If you go and scan the QR code and you go and listen to those 2 versions of the songs and then you put your vote in the comments, thank you for helping us get the word out there about the song. Whether you hum the melody or just carry the message in your heart, today is a celebration of who you've become and who you're still becoming. Play it loud, share it boldly, because you are the best you can be. And with that, we are out of here. Go out, have a super fantastic, sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Pacific. Hei konera.